Hi guys, I'm Liat.
And I'm Carolina from Momjo, and we always wondered what it would be like to visit a hotel in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic.
So we have come to visit the JW Marriott right here in Muskoka to witness it firsthand.
We have had the privilege of spending 3 days on this gorgeous property, and we got a chance to speak to Leah Leslie.
Yes, she is the sales and marketing director right here, and she told us all about all the things, the safety precautions, and all the things they're doing to make sure this place is ready for visitors.
So check out our conversation. If you are new to Momjo, remember to subscribe to this channel and give us a thumbs up.
And keep watching to hear what she has to say. We're sitting here with Leah Leslie, who is the Director of Sales and Marketing, and she is going to answer all of our and your burning questions, specifically COVID related. You know we want to hear it.
We all kind of resume relatively normal lives.
Yes.
It's really, really important to know, what the world around us is doing to accommodate this new reality.
Exactly.
So, Leah, thank you so much for taking time for us today.
Thanks for being here.
So when did you open up? Like, how long has this been going on? And tell us about the opening.
We opened on May 29th, and for the 2 weeks, 10 days before that, we spent a lot of time with our associates, keeping each other safe, learning how to practice these new protocols. And then on the 29th, we opened very softly with just guest rooms and no food service other than takeout at all.
Wow.
And so it's been a little bit at a time, which is ideal.
Yes, right.
Just giving us a chance to practice the new procedures. And we're very fortunate because Marriott gives us a prescribed plan that we must follow and on which we are audited.
Wow.
To make sure that all the steps are in place and that we're practicing them every day, that we're modeling them to keep each other safe, and once we're not welcoming guests, to keep our guests safe.
So one of the first things I noticed was obviously every member of staff was wearing a mask. Everyone, even in the sweltering heat outside on the beach.
So was Leah 5 minutes ago.
Yes,
Before we started the
She
interview.
was like, you can take it off just for the interview. But everybody seems to really understand this new way of living.
But how challenging is it to actually swing that, right, with the new regulations?
It's a matter of making new habits and providing the right equipment. So you'll notice there's a lot of signage around the resort.
Yes.
We had to walk through the arrival experience for the guests. What's it like when you drive to the resort and then you wait in your vehicle for someone to come and check you in with mobile check-in. We ran lines to the outdoor kiosks so that we can check people in outside.
Yes.
Then once you come inside, you wait until the lobby's not crowded, and then you're coming in. So everything, and I do find too that our housekeeping team, for example, it usually takes about an hour to clean a room here because our rooms every room has a kitchenette.
Right.
And they're larger rooms, so it takes longer than it would take in many hotels. Now it takes twice that time because there's a whole system of misting the furniture with special disinfectant solution, and then wiping everything down and replacing all the dishes and cutlery in the cupboards so that they're disinfected for the next guest. So it's a much more laborious process to get the room ready for the next customer.
You know what, I made a very silly call down to reception yesterday because I saw stickers on the cabinets.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, this is probably means that they disinfected everything and that, it's clean, and that's why they put the sticker on. But then I thought to myself, I'm like, what if I'm not supposed to use this stuff, and that's why we put a sticker?
So you called to us.
So I wanted to make
The sticker is yours to break.
Yeah.
So I felt very liberated when I broke down the sticker. And I used my cutlery and everything, but it felt great. It's nice to know that you're taking those extra steps. It takes extra time, it takes extra effort from the staff, but it really, really makes us feel at home again and very, very safe. Tell us about the restaurant situation.
Yes,
right?
that's what I was going to ask.
Because you usually have a ton of different food options and you've had to zone in to make it work.
Yeah, because right now patio dining is the only available option. It's the only permissible option.
Right.
Other than takeout or guest room delivery in terms of like a packaged food solution. So that's been another thing we had to get used to, and the distance from the kitchen is farther now because we're using spaces that we never used before for outdoor dining. But because the government has allowed us to expand our outdoor dining areas, we have space for everybody.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we had lunch out on the patio this afternoon, overlooking, what's it called, the deck overlooking the lake. I was in my element. We had just arrived. Carolina's been here for a day. And the service was lovely. We got our food, we drank, we ate, as if we were just on a regular patio.
But you were 6 feet apart from everyone else.
Exactly. So all the tables were spread out, but I don't know what it was like before. So to me, all I'm saying is that yes, you feel that there are measures in place, but at least you can still feel like you can enjoy it without stressing and without worrying, because it seems like the precautions have been taken.
It's a fine balance, and we really rely on our guests too to participate in this. You know, we're not the distancing police, but we do have guidance in place throughout the hotel to remind people, and it seems that people are really respectful of that.
Yeah, they are.
And they're taking responsibility. I mean, nobody's complaining that they're not getting their daily housekeeping service, because that means nobody's entering their room. Unless it's an emergency, in which case, you know, we would then, the guest would leave, we would enter, and then sanitize, and the guest would return.
Yeah, so we're not getting daily, just to reiterate for people watching, we're not getting daily housekeeping because of that, because they don't want the interaction, of course, between people from outside the room and people living inside the room. And I think that's fantastic. And it's teaching my kids to actually be neat in a hotel.
Yes, I mean, they're getting taught and educated here.
So now they take those towels and they fling them and throw them on the floor. I'm like, no, pick them up for yourself. It's a good learning experience.
I would love to know about the swimming pools and the facilities and what is open and what isn't open.
Well, it was just so delightful to get the news that we could open the swimming pool.
Yes.
And so our indoor-outdoor pool opened today.
Today.
Yes. There's
Just
a
timing.
There's a process. Even when you're permitted to open, then the health inspector must come and give their blessing.
Right.
So that took a little time because everybody wanted to open their pools at once.
Right.
But we're working on the Spa Rosseau pool, which is an exclusive pool just for spa guests and therefore just for adults.
Yeah.
And then after that, hopefully next week, the pool next to the
That
wood-fired pizza
from-
oven that you had lunch at
Oh,
today,
wow.
that one will be next. But the beach has been open already for 3 weeks, and we were fortunate this year with warm weather early in the season, so the lake water. Have you been swimming?
Yes.
So warm. It's
So
like a
warm.
jacuzzi.
Our
Yeah.
kids, all 6 of them, are in it right now. The hubbies are sitting on their little cabana watching them. This is really, it's a real holiday.
Yeah, and the cabanas allow for distancing as well,
Yes.
because they separate you from the next family. And then you've got the canoes, kayaks, paddleboards, and those are all sanitized between use.
Right.
Okay.
So we've developed a system where you drop off your used sports equipment in one place, and then it's cleaned and sanitized, and the pickup location is the bicycles.
somewhere
Did you
else.
notice for the
Yeah, the
bicycles?
bikes for sure. I realized that the kayaks weren't in the place where I saw them yesterday afternoon, so I guess they had dropped them off for pickup somewhere else, and then
That's so smart.
that makes sense. I saw a lot of spraying, like tons of spraying everywhere.
Spraying.
Even
And
the cabanas,
hand sanitizer everywhere. I've noticed that too.
Even the
Yes.
cabanas, I see the spraying in between people, right? So somebody leaves a cabana in the loungers, and somebody comes in and sprays the whole surface.
Wow.
So that's been really, really
You've
cool.
been watching, girl.
Oh, I've been watching, of course. I mean, I'm very relaxed, to be honest with you, because I trust that there's an efficient system in place for a facility like this to be able to open up, right? But at the same time, I've really been watching closely, and yeah, there's great measures in place.
What is the capacity that you're looking to fill at this point? Because you're not at full capacity.
We're not. We have 221 rooms, and we've been very cautious in, gently.
But can you keep everyone safe at close to 100% capacity?
Under the current conditions,
Yeah.
I think we could probably keep people safe, but we wouldn't be able to serve them all
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
food.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a capacity
So
issue,
it's
right?
kind of self-limiting.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
But I will say one of the things that drew me to this option as a vacation-free and, I mean, post-COVID and during COVID is the self-catering
The kitchenette.
kitchenette.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you.
Oh, it's such a
we
good
bought,
feature.
we bought a lot of food. We did. We bought a lot of food.
Yeah,
because
snacks
yes,
and
and
stuff.
breakfast,
Yeah.
and at least we know that, like, if the restaurant is full and our kids need a snack and we need to wait, we've got something to do.
Yeah.
So I really love that concept.
Well, even when we don't have all these unusual circumstances, when you've got kids, it's so handy to
so
have a
helpful.
kitchenette, because they can't sit in the restaurant 3 meals a day. They just can't.
Or
Or they will, and then they'll be hungry half an hour after.
Of course, and like with babies, I remember when my 3 kids were babies, and we used to come, right? Even milk, right?
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
as easy as like
exactly.
having milk in a fridge, like that kitchenette has always been a lifesaver. It's great.
That's amazing. Such an easy getaway. It's only 2 hours away.
Yes.
For us,
Such
right?
a quick drive.
The drive was so quick and it's just beautiful. I've never been here, so this is really
I'm so glad
a
you're
treat.
here. That's wonderful.
Well, she's been talking about it for years. She doesn't stop. Come to the JW. Come to the JW. We're here.
It's just, you know what, it's taking, like, there's so much beauty in this province and living where we live. I mean, we live in a beautiful place with some streams and creeks and stuff like that, but seeing this and taking it in with your family and having that time to reconnect in such a special venue is very blessed. So thank you for coming.
Added to that, the long winter and COVID for the last few months.
Yeah.
Like, there's no better remedy. That's what I say.
Everybody's ready for this.
So there you have it. That was really informative.
And it was definitely one of the main reasons why we decided to take this 3-day vacation, because we felt safe.
So if you have enjoyed this video and you want to visit this property, you know what you need to do. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And if you've been here before, tell us what your favorite part of this resort is.
And don't forget to follow us on social media at Finding Momjo.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.